Hello everyone, Crow here, and this is a video response to cyanidebreathmintz Beat This Blurb open response video thingamabobber dealy whopper that he's got going on. And what he did was he found a particularly interesting blurb on the back of a box. What was it again? It was like Skeleton Crew. Yeah, Skeleton Crew for the Mega Drive. And I started thinking, and I saw this early this morning and I had to go to work, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I know exactly where to go for outrageous blurbs on boxes, and that would be the Odyssey 2. Just about every single one of these games has very, very outlandish blurbs on the back of these boxes. Now, I wanted to limit it down to just one. I mean, I would have read off every single one of them if I had the time, because they're just crazy. But I wanted to limit down to one, but I couldn't. I have three of them here. The first one I have here is I've Got Your Number. And what it says here is, I've got your number. Once upon a time, far into the future, the brilliant Professor Nimbledome will make basic arithmetic more fun than bubblegum. He will write the problems on his electronic blackboard and then put answers into orbit. Possible answers into orbit. The students will have to run an exciting electronic race for the correct answer to score their points. Professor Nimbledome's electronic blackboard will be so sophisticated that it will even identify the math proficiency of the players. It will offer its challenges at that level and slightly above. By special arrangements with the United Planets of Time Travel Commission, you can play with this bit of tomorrow today. There we have. And it's funny, not this one, but a lot of these games actually have explanation points at the end of every sentence. I know the games in particular have explanation points at the end of every title. It's just weird. And then the next one I have here is A Showdown in 2100 AD. On the back of the box it says, Showdown in 2100 AD. Swaggering robot gunfighters duel under a future sun in this electronic recreation of the classic adult western. The scene changes after every shootout so that every combat offers a new challenge. 3 levels of action. You can try to outdraw the other player. Or you could try to outdraw other players. You could try to outshoot the computer. You can even sit back and watch extremely realistic computer-controlled androids fight it out between themselves. Full sync sound action. Digital scoring. And actually, if I seemed a little bit over excited, that's because every sentence in this box ends in an exclamation point. And I love, you know, the fact that the sound syncs to the action has got to be a point they make on the back of this box. And finally, I have Take the Money and Run. There's an explanation point there, so take the money and run! Anyway, it says, take the money and run. Your time machine has crash landed in the year 231,000 AD. You are in the land of Kinesium, an ultra-sophisticated civilization possessing enormous intellectual curiosity about economic life in the ancient days of the 20th century. Oh yes, I remember the ancient days of the 20th century well. You do your best to describe how the old ones spent so much of their time chasing money in the runaround of the rat race. You introduce them to the concepts of profit and loss. You tell them about income, expenses, dividends, bear markets, bull markets, taxes, and inflations. The Keynesians think you're putting them on, but they give you the opportunity to prove your wild tales. They construct the ultimate rat race. More than 1 trillion different mazes populated by robots representing the economic factors of a long ago time and place. They start you off with $500,000. Can you turn it into $1 million? You are free to return to your own time. Sorry, it says if you can turn it into $1 million, you are free to return to your own time. Otherwise, you are doomed to wander through the trillion maze electronic labyrinth of Kinesium forever. Now these stories on the back of these boxes are just... It's just complete insane, especially if you played these games. It makes no sense. They're utter fabrications. I mean, it's just hilarious. And seeing this this blurb thing I had to post a video response with at least one of these. But I did 3 of them, and there are plenty more Odyssey 2 titles that have, you know, just insane rambling on the back. Anyway, thanks to cyanidebreathmintz for doing this, the video, and I shall be posting this shortly, and you will be watching this as I speak. But now it's gonna end, so bye.
No, Johnny, says Mom. We're going to the art gallery.
I don't like it. No, I don't want to go.